Welcome to Projection Reflection. I'm your host, Corrin and welcome to another Dragon Ball Z movie review. Today's review is Cooler's Revenge. This was originally released back in Japan in 1991, and it was released in America in 2002. The plot of the film is that after hearing about the death of his brother Frieza, Cooler and his henchmen set a course for Earth to take revenge on Goku. Not for killing his brother, but for embarrassing his entire family by being killed by a low-life Saiyan. This film is a pretty good Dragon Ball Z movie, I gotta say. Cooler is an awesome character. I loved that. The first thing he made straight was that, hey, I'm not here just because you killed my brother. I'm here because you embarrassed my entire family because you're a freaking low-life Saiyan. I'm gonna let a low-life Saiyan kill my brother and disgrace my family? Hell no. I'm gonna bring back honor to my family and take you down. That's his main thing, in the story, and I love that about him. He's really cool that way. And anytime I say cool in this review, trust me, no pun intended. His transformation is pretty sweet, because I don't know if you remember the Dragon Ball series, Frieza has this sleek transformation as his last transformation, and Cooler does one better. He has a fourth transformation, because he starts out in the third transformation at the beginning of this film. That's his main base form in this film. And I love that his fourth transformation, it almost looks like a combination of the Predator and Darth Vader, kind of. I don't know where I got Darth Vader in there, but yeah, it does. For some reason, it reminds me of Darth Vader. I think it's because of the mouthpiece on it. But it has these cool horns, and he's got these arm blades, and he's massive, and he's got the face thing that looks cool. And I love the way his eyes look too. His eyes are darkened out, and you see his big red eyes, there's all black in between his eyes. It just looks really cool. So he's a really cool looking character. Cooler's henchmen are pretty memorable in this film too. The one that stands out is Salza, and he's got this laser arm thing, kind of like what Vegito and Goku Black have, which is pretty sweet. So Goku Black took that from Salza and Vegito. So yeah, they had it first, Goku Black, sorry. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and yeah, he was my favorite, because he also had this French accent. He talked like this. I don't know why an alien has a French accent, but you can't overthink that because it's Dragon Ball Z, and you just gotta throw logic out the window. I also like the fight between Piccolo and Cooler's henchmen. Piccolo came out, and he's like, oh, I've had enough of this shit. And he just starts going and taking out each henchman one by one. And especially I love the fight between him and Salza, because then Piccolo uses, his extensive arm move. And, you can see, in the forest, his extensive arms, wriggling through the forest and trying to take out Salza. I just always love when he does that. It always looks really, really neat. Animation was good, as always, especially what I was just saying, the wriggling extensive arms, the animation for that was great. Animation for DBZ movies is always good, but sometimes I guess in the show it might be a little lacking, especially with Dragon Ball Super, but with the movies, it's pretty good. I love that they showed a flashback to Bardock, father of Goku, and trust me, that review will be coming out soon for that movie, so stay tuned for that. I just love that they showed that scene, because they showed Cooler watching Frieza destroy Planet Vegeta, and then Salza sees that the Goku spaceship is leaving the planet, And he's like, we should take that out. And he's like, Cooler's like, not my problem. Like, that's Frieza's problem. It's his mistake. He wants to let one of the Saiyans go. Let him go. Like, the kid's not hurting us. Cooler is going to pay for that because he, like, at the end of this film when he's getting destroyed by Goku, he's thinking back to that time and he's like, shit, I could have killed this kid when I had the chance and I didn't. Cooler is just so cool. I wish he was canon to the series because his design is cool. Like, his whole thought process is cool. Like, he's a really smart character, very well done. He's just, he's so awesome. And the cool thing is they just announced that Cooler is going to be in Dragon Ball Fighters. So, yeah, make sure to look out for that. Like, I think it might already be out, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Cooler is coming to Dragon Ball Fighters, and that is awesome. Another little note here for the movie. I like that Corrin and Yajirobe were in this film because you don't really get to see them a lot, and I really loved Corrin and Yajirobe in the Dragon Ball series, so it was cool to see them again. They're very like comical characters, and it was good to have a little bit of comedy thrown in there. They're always button heads, but they're buds, so. The only dislike I have about this film is that I wish the fight between Cooler and Goku was a little bit longer. Like, the fight was awesome. Like, there's this really cool part where Goku's, like, headed toward Cooler, and then Cooler does, like, a Batman punch. He, like, does back fist like this to Goku's face. Like, Cooler definitely has the advantage in this fight, but then once Goku goes Super Saiyan, the fight is just shortened. But the whole fight was good until Goku turned Super Saiyan, and then Goku got like 2 punches in, and then that was it. And then like, oh, here's the final blast. Like, that was it. Like, I really would have liked to have seen a longer fight, especially since it took so long to defeat Frieza. But I understand that because the Frieza fight was in the Dragon Ball Z series, so I understand why that was longer. Like, really long. But, like, at least, like, make it a little longer in the movie, because Cooler is just as strong as his brother. This is a 4th transformation for crying out loud. The fight should have been much longer. That's all I'm saying. Like, I really would have liked to have seen a better fight. I mean, I did like the end of the fight where Cooler is sending his attack down, and then Goku's, like, struggling to block it. And then he takes him out with like a Kamehameha and sends him into the sun. Like, that was cool, but I wish the fight was longer. That's all I want. Yeah, overall, like, this was classic DBZ. This is a classic DBZ story. Like, it's all the characters waiting for Goku to take out the villain, because, yeah, like, Goku's out of commission for a good bit of the story. So, yeah, Z Fighters waiting for Goku. Yeah, overall, I'd give this Dragon Ball Z film a 4 out of 5. Yeah, Cooler's Revenge, 4 out of 5. Like, all it needed was for that fight to be longer. Like, it couldn't even get a 4.5 out of 5 because I was that disappointed by the fight being that short. So, yeah. That's all I wanted. I didn't get it. Yeah, so 4 out of 5 for Cooler's Revenge, and make sure to look for my review of The Return of Cooler very, very soon. So, catch you later, guys, and Tri-Beam!